What's up, what's up? It's your boy Groovy, and we got...
Shane, what's happening?
He's in the house as well. Welcome to downtown Los Angeles, guys. Today we're gonna talk about the 5 things that you need to do to successfully sell your clothing line, your brand, at local events. So, we can quickly break it down. The first thing is really about finding events. What are the tips for the crew?
In every city, there's usually events that happen all year, either from summer festivals to college spring flings, holiday fests, skate contests, surf contests. So just kind of finding events that happen in your town. Make a list of the events that happen over the year, and then find the ones that really fit in with your brand.
Yeah, in every local community, definitely tap into the college scene, guys. The college scenes are like the hub of activity around the younger demographic, and there's just a ton of stuff going on all different campuses around you. So that's a pretty much a surefire approach there. So once we've built out our list of events, maybe we have 1 or 2 events a month on our list, maybe 10 or 20 events-ish to get started. What's the next step?
Usually you want to reach out to whoever is in charge of the event. There are events that allow vendors, and then there are events that usually don't allow vendors. But if you think it's a fit for your brand, reach out to the person that's putting the event on, and usually they'll have you come on. Either you pay an upfront fee, or you kind of give a percentage of sales.
And in that case, when you're whittling down that list of events, you're really looking for events that are going to hit your target demographic. So it's like the audience that you want to go after. And so when the event coordinator sees your brand and knows it's a good fit, it's an in thing. It happens at that point for you. All right, so now that you got your list of things, you're packing up your car, you're getting everything ready, and the third thing you got to be conscious of is really setting up at the event and making sure that thing goes off without a hitch. Why don't you walk us through what you did with Duke and Winston in terms of setting up?
I didn't really have any money to really blow out my brand online, so trunk shows were the way that I was able to build the brand, and I did about 200 to 300 of them a year. And the main thing was to have a really, really crazy setup so that people could really see the brand. So, I got a tent that I branded with my logo, a tablecloth that was branded. I came up with a setup that kind of looked like the inside of a store, and so that when anybody walked by, the first thing that they saw was this crazy booth. So you want to make sure that the booth and your area is really well branded. It kind of drives people in. And then from a product line, picking your best 3 to 5 products, stuff that either really represents your brand well or your best sellers. Try not to have too much stuff there, because that kind of overwhelms people. But 3 to 5 of your best sellers, have them on the table, have good collateral, so have flyers and things that really tell the story of your brand.
One thing that you said that just totally clicked for me was, I would think about it and set it up as a retail location. You should be thinking about your booth footprint as your retail store. So the same way you would deck out a retail space, think about lighting, think about decor, think about furniture that you have in there. All those things feed into the aesthetic of your brand and can help not only attract attention, but have people want to post up there and hang out for a while and talk to you and rap with you. So make people comfortable. Think of your booth as an experience, and it's your brand experience that you're bringing to them. So thanks for sharing that. Number 4 thing that we want to talk about is offers. How do you convert into selling things once you got foot traffic, once you got people coming by? What are kind of some tricks to close people once they're there?
Having discounts is always good, because you really want to sell stuff. So, for Duke and Winston, t-shirts were $32, but we discount them for $25. We do little things to try to get people to sign up and get on our social media. They'd get a discount for I'd have an iPad there, and I would literally like ask them to sign up for Facebook or Instagram, and if they did it, they'd get like a 10% discount. You know, you can kind of sell bundle products, so you know, sell a hat, a t-shirt, and you know, I had ties and bow ties. Bundle that and give a discount on that also. So people are walking away with 3 of your items, you know, instead of just the one, but you're giving them a good deal. Because again, the goal is to get them to go back to your website and to buy the stuff for full price later on, but you need to get them in by offering discounts.
Yeah, I love it. So package up those offers and don't come up with this stuff on the fly. Try to get signage, let people know what the deal is. You're not like doing back alley deals or anything like that. Like be super upfront with what the situation is. Like 2 t-shirts for $50 or 2 t-shirts for $40, but they're 25 each. And get people to kind of want to make that bigger commitment around your offers.
Yeah, a big thing is signage. So, you know, bring a chalkboard or something like that that already has the discounts on it. So because again, if you have a big show, there's a lot of people. So you want to have the signage kind of tell what those discounts are. You don't want to keep telling each person.
All right, the last thing is probably maybe the most important lesson around events, which is really getting engagement from people. And you touched on a little bit in the offers. Do you want to talk to us about what you always thought the most important thing was around the event?
So you know, you want to be, if you're the owner of the brand, you want to make sure that you are the one that's there for the first few events. For the first couple of years, I mean, I had to be at every event until I had assistants do it, and I think it helped to really tell the story. Because you know, if your brand is just online, you don't really get to interact with customers that much. But I find that things like trunk shows, if you have a good story behind your brand and you're engaging, people start to like remember you and they start to follow your brand because they put a face to the owner. So be prepared to really tell your story and to be really personable. And people really like that. You know, it's really what they will remember when they walk away from there was just like, oh, how cool the founder of the brand was, or you know, something like that.
Yeah, definitely. And as you're creating those interactions at your booth, you always want to make sure that everyone leaves your booth with a piece of the brand, with something.
Yeah.
That's something like paper, collateral. If you're giving out business cards, that's cool. If you have little flyers that you're giving out, if it's a drink, you know, like a koozie cup, just anything, that kind of giveaway stuff, and let people get a piece of the brand. It's just that thing that's going to bring them back to your website a week from now, 2 weeks from now. If you want to know how to build traffic to your website, hitting events, getting people's email addresses, getting them to sign up for social, those like sticky engagement things that allow you to create not just the tee up of the relationship that Shane talked about, but build a lasting relationship with you and with your brand. That's what it's all about. So if you guys need help setting up for the event, post it in the comments box below. Let's let the community weigh in on this and give advice, sage advice from the community. If you guys need help creating some product that you want to sell at events, you can always hit us up at csoutofplate.com. There's plenty of other sources that you guys can also get dope apparel from. But whatever you do, make sure you create it. Make sure you're out there building your brand. From downtown Los Angeles, you got Groobies and you got
Shane.
And peace, love, and best of luck with your upcoming events in 2018, guys.
Good luck.